I'm back with another video, and we have to get into these Saturday night main event matches live from New York City, Madison Square Garden. So y'all know that means I'm coming with predictions. So let's get into it. Now, we got 4 matches, and the pacing on the previous Saturday night's main events have been better than I expected. I'm just gonna be honest. I thought they were rushed matches, but they give them quality time, at least the ones that deserve it. So let's get into it. Bayley versus Lyra Valkyria. Now, Lyra recently turned on Bayley, heel turn for Lyra. I don't know what direction they're gonna go with it, but in a way, to me, she resembles how Bayley was when she was going through her conflict of emotions, and we didn't know if she was a heel or a babyface or just going crazy, and she was doing those vignettes and promos, and she was like, I gotta get back on point, on focus. And so she ended up not turning heel, and she stayed true babyface. Lyra, on the other hand, she's going to be a heel. There is no wishy-washy, no back and forth. And this is a new, path for her. So with that being said, I believe Lyra will beat Bayley. I know Bayley lost at the last Saturday night's main event. I think it was the last one. Or it might have been the one before. But still, any way it go, I think Bayley is going to take another L here, because we need to put that rocket on Lyra Valkyria, especially now that she's a heel. Like, the heel turn is pretty fresh. So defeat here wouldn't serve her purpose. It wouldn't help her out at all. And Bayley is always, she always puts somebody over. She's for the company. She's for the business. If it's going to help elevate somebody, Bayley is going to do it. Her and The Miz, to me, are two of the best that does that. So I got Lyra winning this match, defeating Bayley. Let's go to Danhausen versus JD McDonough of the Judgment Day in a no DQ match. Now, this match is going to be wacky. It's going to be crazy. The Judgment Day will be involved, and I think it's probably just going to be Dirty Dominic Mysterio. But I still believe Danhausen will cook something up. It might be a debut. It might be a return. But Danhausen will have some type of help. And I believe Danhausen will win the no DQ. And plus, we're in New York City. Danhausen is loved by New York now that he uncursed them, and now they have a championship. So he's an unofficial mascot, if you will. But I got Danhausen winning this match. We'll just have to wait and see how he does it. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be entertaining. WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Paige and Brie Bella are taking on Fatal Influence, Laney Reed and Fallon Henley. And with that being said, I think it's time to get the titles off of Paige and Brie, because Paige really needs to go off on her own. She can do her own thing, and put her in the singles, picture. Paige should be going up against like Liv Morgan right now, or Io Sky. She should be having singles classics with different people. And plus, I think Nikki is getting closer and closer to her return. So we could have, Brie could turn on Paige, which I don't think that would happen. But we really could have Paige pass the title to Nikki, so that the Bella Twins are the champions. And then Paige just go do her own thing. And Fatal Influence, they were dominant in NXT. They're looking very, very good on the main roster. They're a true tag team, if you ask me, because they've been together for years. So I believe you should put the titles on the new people, on your stars of tomorrow. Give the titles to Fatal Influence, and then let's move it on along to where we get all of the gold into Fatal Influence, and that'll be with JC Jane winning either the Women's WWE or the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Anyway it go, Fatal Influence is your faction for the future. And let's push them like that. Let's make them dominant in the women's roster, the women's ranks. Let's do that. But I got Paige and Brie Bella losing to Fatal Influence. That's what I have. Main event, what we're all here to see. CM Punk is teaming with his SummerSlam opponent, Cody Rhodes, to take on Gunther and Sami Zayn. Now, before I even tell you who I believe is going to win, I feel like this could lead to a match, between the 4 of these individuals at SummerSlam, with, Sami and Gunther being added to that championship match. But with Gunther having his problems with Nick Aldis, I don't think Gunther will be added to that match. Sami could, they could use the addition of Sami or the addition of Gunther and Sami to prolong Cody versus CM Punk to get us to WrestleMania. Keep throwing wrenches in the plan to where we think we're going to see it, we think we're going to see it, we think we're going to see it, then we don't. And so with that being said, Gunther, he's in a weird position because I know they want to keep him in a title picture, but they love having him do other things because Gunther really can do anything and he's still going to stay in that main event level. Now, with that being said, Sami just lost the title. He's probably mad. Well, he is mad. Y'all saw that promo he cut after Raw when he lost the title to CM Punk. Sami should just keep getting in the way of CM Punk and Cody Rhodes to where, he's added to the match. Let's do that. Let's keep Sami in this title picture. Let's push the Sami agenda. Let's just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Because Cody and CM Punk are both they're both faces. Sami is a heel. Like, let's just be honest. Sami is a heel compared to Cody and CM Punk. He's a heel. He's not gonna get cheered. And so let's let him play that role. Now, for the winners of the match, I think CM Punk and Cody Rhodes will win the match. Now, it's going to be tension between all 4 of these individuals. And I think Gunther and Sami losing is going to fuel Gunther's anger towards Nick. Sami is going to fuel his anger towards CM Punk and Cody. And then it's going to be tension between Cody and CM Punk because they're friends, but are they really? So that's what I got, y'all. CM Punk, Cody Rhodes are winning at Saturday night's main event in NYC. Also, we can't forget that the OTC will make an appearance in the Garden. But not just the OTC. We're going to get the NBA champion, a WWE fan, your NBA Finals MVP, the new King of New York, Jalen Brunson will be there, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get a huge pop. What is he gonna do? What is the OTC gonna do? I have no clue, but I'm here for it. It's gonna be loud in that place. The OTC, Roman Reigns might tell New York to acknowledge Jalen Brunson, but they gonna do that anyway. He's the hometown hero. He brought them a championship. They might acknowledge him more than the OTC. Let me stop. Nobody gets acknowledged more than the OTC Roman Reigns. But we got that to look forward to too, y'all. So it's looking good. It's looking good. This is gonna be a once in a lifetime Saturday night's main event.